overtime win. Wade Taylor IV playing like the preseason player of the year. Tom Hart alongside Jimmy Dykes. We've had a fun one here to start this game. Florida built a 19-point lead, but the Razorbacks, Jimmy, went zone. They started hitting some shots, and they fought their way back into this game.
Yeah, first time Arkansas has used a 2-5
lead, and then Eric Musselman basically emptied his bench. He went to a bunch of reserves, especially in the backcourt, and they played really well. Here's Walter Clayton Jr. and the Iona transfer. He's
at 89 in regulation against Kentucky. That's a concern for Big Blue Nation.
Here's Davenport in transition. His second three of the game.
That zone
shot. And the rebound corralled by the Hawks. Davenport again. Feels like leather. Shoot it. Team.
And good recognition by Brazil to not force one in that short corner and kick that ball out.
Three over the zone is good from offensively before that possession. Here's Richard in transition. Nobody stops the basketball again. That was a count.
I remember John Calipari talked to me last week. He said, I'm telling you, Florida, no doubt, is good enough to finish top 4 in the SEC. That's how impressed he was in this building last Saturday.
Here's Tremont Mark, who pulled
33.9 defense, and he breaks down that matchup zone.
Graham with the turnaround jump hook. So it's one thing. Eric Musselman and his dad Bill were the first father-son combo head coaches.
It caused a flurry, but it all has also trickled down to.
He can't finish the flush. Here come the Gators the other way. Kugel all the way down the lane.
Tom, what's the difference? Arkansas.
They got bullied around in Oxford on Wednesday night.
Yeah, if you are not a physical driver in the SEC, watch out, you will not be rewarded. If you're Arkansas, Tom, take the last shot, give yourself a chance for an offensive rebound.
Here's Tremont Mark, nice ball fake and off the window.
Florida by surprise, obviously, so it also has given Florida a halftime adjustment, how they want to attack it.
So after the foul on Clayton, which was his second, Arkansas goes to work with Mark, the Houston transfer, and he's able to get it in the zone.
Inside right there to the elbow, to the nail, square up and make a play, and that's a play right there.
Richard came away with a block.
Tremendous one-on-one play by Richard, was it not, to be the second guy off the floor?
Gators 5 blocks a game, mid-range jumper from the stolen away by Tremont Mark. And with the left hand, he finished.
Offensive end, but they will be careless and sloppy at times with that ball with the best of them.
And there's a quick run in him. Here's Davenport. Too strong, and Florida comes out with the rebound. Pull in, shares.
Wow!
What a finish by Samuel!
At the game. If you can break away and just beauty. And Sun delivered.
From a different perspective, free throws coming for Poland. Missed shot 75% in the second half of that game. Seen a lot of minutes tonight as Pinion. On the way to winning 100.
The computer around, and I mean, Eric Musselman is pushing every button that he can, but at some point, and your dudes on the floor have to.
He's got 9 points, perfect from the free throw line. Kugel left alone for 3, didn't pull the trigger, now does. Made it a little bit harder than Pinion. Lost it off his shins after getting a handle on it. Numbers for the Gators, 5 on 3. Richard, triple, got it! Leighton Blocker running the point for the Hogs. He and Pinion seeing more time today than they have in a long time. Pinion's got a season high in points. Graham, nice spin.
There's not better feet in a low post scoring situation in this league than what Graham has. How can that happen,
Don't
Tom?
blink. They over on ESPN2. By the way,
80 points per 100 possessions is a key counsel. Jordan Walsh, Nick Smith, Anthony. You have to react and make your decisions quickly. So you go after guys that several years. And this group right now, though,
you interact with teammates, how you react to coaching. I'm watching everything else. It tells me whether or not you're a championship player. Graham just refuses, Jimmy, even though he's had opportunities in windows. Here's Kugel again.
Wow. What a seal-off, though.
And a shot or the dunk. I can't decide which side you're talking about. Condon and one. And a fight. You talk about playing with heart after that. 10 offensive rebounds is the most for a Gator this century. Well, we mentioned his dad, Damian, had played footy.
And Florida can score with ease. They're going to hang 85-90 most likely on Arkansas. They're high-powered offense, and if they decide to have discipline on the defensive end, they can. your first time to see him as well, right? What do you think?
The size really jumps out.
Yes.
I don't think you can appreciate it on TV. Not just Handlogton and Condon, but also Samuel.
You ain't playing. And that's how you communicate, especially on the road.
Kugel steps through. He was their leading scorer last year when Colin Castleton was out.
Just right there around the glass.
Denijay Harris is on the floor for Arkansas for the first time. Blocker at the rim.
Teams in the country. Auburn with Bruce legit 8-9 deep. Georgia played this, and it has been a league that's been hard to watch at times offensively. Not the case this year.
As of today, Lunardi has 8 SEC teams in the NCAA tournament. That doesn't include Florida. Banked in! Handlogton at the free throw line.
How many games?
It still wouldn't happen because nobody would put me on the floor.
All of them.
Yeah. Pinion. Nice feed to Brazil.
You start feeling sorry for yourself and start pouting as a player. You're putting your team in a bad spot. Yeah, a lot of good things out of this Florida team going forward.
Richard has it skipped off the rim, but they pick up an offensive board and college hoops.
Yeah.
They show up every day.
You had the same question.
0 points.
Forward. I have zero doubt about that.
In the country. And they
very connected team this afternoon in Gainesville.
Mark, no look inside to Graham. Tennessee, how do you view that matchup?
Tough out. A very tough out Florida's going to be because they can really, really score. And they've got the size, I think, to bang with Mississippi State.
Get a chance to go to Gala in the spring. What a fantastic effort. He continues to fight hard. 22-point win for this Florida team, improving to 11-5, and Todd Golden's squad finds its first conference win of the season. It was desperation time for both of these programs. Nobody wanted to start 0-3 in the league.